Hello and welcome to another edition of the Ashworth Wealth Weekly Market Update. This week we wanted to touch on wages as well as potential for soft landings. There's been a lot of discussion of soft landings over the past year and a half as the Fed has been raising interest rates, hoping to reduce inflation while not drawing us completely into a recession. There does appear to be a pretty good pathway towards that right now, but we're not completely there as of yet. Last week's unemployment report showed us that job openings and payroll gains came in below expectations, but wage growth surprised by growing. Um, so more than 70% of companies had beaten earnings estimates, even though they had softer revenues. So what does this mean? Well, to continue that, they're going to have to most likely reduce staff in order to protect the margins that they had. So there could be some layoffs coming. And there are a couple of sectors of the economy that have been hit especially hard. As you can see from this graph, IT and education have had a pretty large reduction in wages. Other industries have been able to hold relatively steady, but those are the two that are getting hurt the most. Now, Chairman Powell did recently just come out and say that the Fed may not need to wait until inflation is all the way down in the 2% range to start cutting rates, which does increase the possibility of us having a soft landing, as has been discussed. Soft landing meaning we were able to curb inflation while not being drawn completely into a recession. That, of course, remains to be seen. But for now, what we're watching is wages as well as the employment reports that are coming out. So far, we're off to a pretty good year in 2023. We don't, of course, know what the future holds, but there's some very strong indicators that we will be able to continue moving forward in a positive direction. So look forward to having more of these updates for you in the future. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to send them over to us, and please feel free to share this information with anybody that you think it could help. Have a great afternoon.